Now, if you live in one of our towns and cities, can you remember the last time you ventured out to try some time in the countryside?
Well, a new survey suggests many of those in urban areas are losing touch with the great outdoors. So much so they can't even recognise some of Britain's most common species of wildlife.
Yes, the company behind the research, Camping in the Forest, is now working to promote the countryside and encourage people to spend more time there. Lauren Hall reports.
Do you know what type of tree this is? What about these flowers? And could you identify this bird if you spotted it in the sky? New research suggests many of us need to wise up on wildlife by spending more time in the great outdoors.
When was the last time you were actually out in the countryside?
Don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, to be fair. It has been that long.
Probably 6 months back.
Wow, long time ago.
Long time ago, yes.
I'm so busy with work and meeting friends and family that I don't really have time to go to the countryside. I'd love to, but I don't have time.
Would you like to spend more time in the countryside?
Oh yeah.
They're not alone. A survey found 1 in 10 people only get out into the countryside once every 6 months. That might explain why more than a third couldn't identify this tree or these flowers. And nearly everyone struggled to name this bird.
It's always interesting to do these surveys because you get these results and you think, wow, what's going on? It says to me that there's a big job to do in terms of making the countryside accessible for people and encouraging people to go out into the countryside.
They're now working with the Forestry Commission and National Park authorities on a campaign, reminding people what they gain from the countryside, not just physically, but mentally.
By being in the countryside, we see new things. You know, it's always changing from season to season, and different trees, different birds, wildlife. It sort of, I think it revitalises us.
This family agrees, having ventured out on a short camping trip.
It's really good, it's really nice, and they love it, and it's they can entertain themselves, and it's...
They don't need the TV, do they, all the time?
Yeah, it's really
Nice to
good.
get them out.
Yeah.
And are you enjoying yourself?
It's welcome news for this park ranger, who wants to bring more people into the countryside.
Not only is it fun and engaging, but also it's a fantastic way for people to learn a little bit more about nature and then value it more and then hopefully care for it more as well.
It's hoped this summer more people will choose to get closer to nature and get to know it a little bit better. Lauren Hall, ITV News.
OK, rugby now, and the summer internationals may have ended, but thoughts are already turning to Northampton Saints' European campaign. The draw for the Champions Cup was made earlier this afternoon. Saints were drawn and faced Leinster, Montpellier and Castres.